guys, it's Wednesday and I'm ready to read chapter 3 of the Tale of Despereaux. I hope you're enjoying the book so far. I think it's going to get more exciting the more that we get into it. That always happens. Sometimes books are kind of take a little while to get into, especially when we're reading chapter books. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this one. It is The Chef's Secret. And remember, it was Royal Soup Day, and everyone was really excited about trying this new soup that the chef had created. And they were all in a crowd outside of the castle for this huge celebration in the kingdom. And then we learned that there's a princess in this story, and her name is Princess P. Chapter 3, The Chef's Secret. In the royal kitchen, all was still. The staff held their breath and crossed their fingers behind their backs. Andre was about to taste this year's royal soup. The chef brought the spoon to his lips. He rolled the broth around in his mouth, and then, with difficulty, he swallowed. "No, no, no!" Andre exploded. "Something is wrong. I need more time." "But we're late already," said a panicked sous chef. As if on cue, a loud ovation erupted outside. The king was about to open the envelope. "This is not right! Everyone out! Out!" Andre ordered, chasing his trembling staff from the kitchen. When he was certain that they were gone, Andre stormed into a back room of the royal kitchen, his own secret laboratory. Whatever went on within those walls was a mystery to all but him. Slamming the door behind him, Andre crossed over to his large work table, which was hidden under piles of hacked-up vegetables, mixing bowls, and an assortment of kitchen gadgets only Andre could understand. He glanced behind him at a high shelf in the corner. He sniffed and then paused as if considering something else. Now, a big part of being a genius is making everyone believe that you are, and sometimes that takes a little help. Andre dragged a footstool over to the bookshelf and climbed on top of it. He reached up to the highest ledge and from its farthest corner pulled down a decrepit leather tome. The book seemed ordinary enough, but once Andre opened it, a peculiar thing began to happen. A strange spirit rose into the air, a rainbow of herbs, vegetables, pots, and pans swirling above the tabletop. The colorful pieces fit together to form a hovering figure made of food and kitchen utensils. There are all kinds of genies. Some are in lamps, some are in bottles. But what else would live inside a cookbook but a soup genie? The genie, whose name was Boldo, grinned at the angry chef below him. "You changed something," Andre accused him. "You're crazy. I did not touch it," said Boldo. "I can smell it." Andre inspected the genie, from lettuce hair to tomato cheeks to string bean fingers. "What's this?" "What?" Boldo asked innocently. "This," Andre said, plucking a garlic clove from Boldo's chest. "Ouch!" cried Boldo. "Garlic!" "Garlic," Andre repeated. Boldo shrugged. "Yeah, there's a little garlic. It was already there." "No," said Andre. "Yes," said Boldo. "No!" "Yes!" "Not this much," said Andre. He pulled a string of garlic from Boldo's waist. "You ruined my soup." "I saved your soup. Those people wait a whole year and you want to give them this dishwater?" said Boldo. "Dishwater?" "Dishwater." "Dishwater!" Andre roared. He yanked a large onion from Boldo's face. "Ow! Cut it out!" Boldo whined. "So I'm making a connection here to Aladdin and the genie in the lamp, but this time Boldo is a genie from a cookbook, and he's made of all vegetables and herbs and spices. And I think he's the one that helps the chef make the super good soup." Meanwhile, in the town square, the king opened the envelope. "And this year's soup," he read, oblivious to the chaos in the kitchen, "is a spring tureen of fresh herbs, roasted vegetables, and wild mushrooms. A huge cheer erupted from the crowd. At last, the soup was ready. But Roscuro could wait no longer. Hypnotized by the soup's aroma, he jumped off Pietro's shoulder and scurried up the castle walls. At the door to Andre's private room, the sous chefs listened as the argument raged on. I don't have to stand here and listen to a big talking garbage can, Andre snarled. Ha! And I don't have to listen to a coward, yelled Boldo. Coward? Yes, a coward. Call me a coward? Yes. Andre ripped another clove of garlic from Boldo. Enraged, the soup genie pulled a tomato off his own ear and threw it at the chef, hitting Andre square in the apron. Splat! Andre picked up a rolling pin and sent it flying at Boldo. Boldo grabbed an onion from his chest. Soon bowls, spoons, and pans flew across the room in every direction. Bottles smashed against the walls. The floor was quickly covered in crushed produce, broken glass, and gadgets. Ripped cookbooks lay everywhere. Amid the wreckage, Andre fumed. He picked up the last unbroken bottle, a bottle of wine, and hurled it with all his strength at Boldo. The bottle shot like a bullet straight for the genie's head. Boldo ducked. The bottle sailed right past him and landed, splash, in the cauldron of finished soup. The soup that every Dorian, including the royal family, was demanding at that very minute. Andre and Boldo looked at each other in horror. Uh-oh, said Boldo. The two approached the pot slowly. Oh, no, 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 Andre moaned. This was a problem, a royal disaster. The soup was surely ruined. What was Royal Soup Day without soup? Hesitantly, Andre and Boldo neared the cauldron. They sniffed. Now, a cauldron is a really big pot, and that's where they have their soup, and it's steaming and boiling. And I think of a cauldron when I think of a witch, and like the witch's brew, but that's what a cauldron is a really big pot. They paused. They sniffed again. Not bad, Andre thought. He put a tentative finger into the soup and tasted it. His eyes widened. Boldo dipped a string bean finger and tried it as well. Pretty good, he thought. Was it possible? Andre and Boldo exchanged a look. They tasted the soup again. This time they each heartily plunged a whole spoon into the broth and savored the new taste. Of course, they thought. Wine. Bellissima, said Boldo, embracing Andre. It's fantastic, said Andre, and in a rare display of affection, Andre kissed Boldo on each cheek, squashing 2 tomatoes. But while Chef Andre and Boldo rejoiced high up in the castle, a very different scene was unfolding down below. Pietro frantically searched the village streets for his little friend. Roscuro! Roscuro! Pietro called, jostling with pedestrians. Pedestrians are people who are walking by. Roscuro! Roscuro! Where are you? Roscuro! It was no use. Roscuro was gone. Remember, Roscuro was the rat. He was super excited to try the soup, and he could wait no longer. And all the people were outside the castle waiting for the soup, and he jumped off Pietro's shoulder. So I wonder where he went. I have a prediction in my mind. Maybe you need to think of a prediction where you think Roscuro went. And the next chapter that I'll read tomorrow, chapter 4, Roscuro meets the queen. I wonder if a queen who's used to fancy things is going to be interested and excited to meet a rat. I just don't think so. But we'll have to wait and see. Have a great rest of your day. Work hard. I miss you all so much. And I will see you soon. Bye.